to see how I can do this in a way where... Okay, guys, 1 second. How do I put on my Q&A? Right. All right, guys. Why is it... Okay. Okay, ask me questions about your credit repair. I don't know why. Drag here to end. Okay, we're not dragging this nowhere. We're just going to drag it right there. Okay, guys. I don't know why I can only drag it right there. But let's start, okay? Okay, first step is, hi, how are you guys? If you guys don't know me, this is my personal channel. However, I do have my corporate channel. It's called Credit Developers. We're going to talk about credit today. So when I first started this channel, this is my personal channel. Please subscribe to my Credit Developers channel so I can get on there and talk about business stuff. But first step is learning how to read your credit report. People think, okay, I'm in the 700s. I'm going to go get a credit card. Yes, but no. Okay, one, you need a mentor in credit. Why? Why do you need a mentor in credit? Because if you go get a credit card yourself, you might only qualify for $1,000, especially if you have something called baby credit, okay? We want to make sure your foundation is what matters, okay? So let me tell you and let me show you the clients I have worked with, okay? So right now we have about 100 active clients. I already have served about 350 clients, okay? Now we're going to go on overview, and if you guys want to check this out with me, we're going to go right here. This client started February 5th and their credit score was at 552. Their credit score was at 552 February 5th. Guys, we are today is like March something. I don't even know. But March 9th, the average score was 651 on her file. Why? Because her Equifax raised 142 points and her Experian raised 169 points. Now, her TransUnion did go off. Now, if you come here, you're going to see everything that's going on, okay? A lot of people don't know how to read their credit report, and that is a big issue. If you don't know how to read your credit report, then that means that you don't know if you actually qualify for a loan, and you're going to go apply for it even though you don't know. And you don't know how to set yourself up properly to apply for a loan, to apply for a credit card, to apply for a mortgage, to apply for an auto loan, okay? Because you need a foundation. People think they're going to have great interest rates. No. How are you going to have a great interest rate if on your credit report it shows you never had a vehicle? If on your credit report it shows you never had a credit card? If on your credit report it shows that you never had a loan before? Lenders want to trust you, but they can't trust you if your credit is low. So that's why it's an automatic denial. They can't trust you if you have collections, automatic denial. They can't trust you if you have one credit card and you're using more than 30% of that credit card, you're canceled. Okay, so as you can see, her scores have drastically changed here, okay? The reason she has a low score in this TransUnion is because if we read her file, it says 3 new items have been added, okay? So how to actually read a credit report and why can I actually remove it, okay? Well, there's 3 credit bureaus, right? Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And when we go to these, we're going to go and check here. Please ask me questions about your credit. So when we go here, it says collection. As you can see, it says credit collection progressive. Yes, an insurance company can add a collection. I've seen insurance companies. I've seen evictions, even though you pay the bill. We can remove that, okay? So as you can see here, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see. So it says here, date open, 1/10/2022, 1/1/2022. Why the heck are you opening one credit card in 2 different dates? That's not possible, guys, right? That's not possible. Why is it that your date of last payment isn't on here either? Right? Your date of last payment isn't in there. We need to make sure that you do have a description here, because if not, it's inaccurate. How do they know this is a collection if your payments are not postponed there, right? Now, another one here. Let's see what's going on. Also, these can be removed as well. Okay, so these definitely can be removed. Let's go a little bit up, because I did remove a lot of stuff for this girl. Okay, so this, one second, guys, this is her current scores. Like I said, TransUnion has 3 new collections. Look at that. 3 new collections were added to her account. So we have to remove that again. And if we go back here when she started a month ago, let's see her scores. As you can see, her experience is already at the 700s. Look at that. This was all her scores a month ago. Okay. And if we come here, she has 10 collections. Okay. Look at all the messages that she has. So if we go down here, we're going to be able to see your inaccurate data. Okay, guys. So this is how you read your report. This is perfect right here. As you can see, date open was 5/8/5/1. You can't open one credit card in 2 different dates. Okay, guys. So that's inaccurate there. Date last payment. How come Equifax has date last payment, but guess what? The other 2 don't. We have to verify if that debt is even ours, right? We have to go do some disputes now. So this is exactly how we are able to fix your credit, because you have inaccurate information. I don't see you guys telling me what state you guys are in. I need you guys to tell me what state you guys are in, because I need to know exactly what's going on to help you out. Okay, guys? So if you have a credit score that starts with 300, 400, 500, 600, let's go ahead and do something about that. Also, in our call, we go over the packages we have, but we also show you the credit cards we got approved for just one client. This client got approved for $45,000 worth of credit. A lot of people think, oh, business credit, I have an LLC, I'm going to go open it and get business credit cards. That's not necessarily what you have to do. Okay, you need to build your personal side first to get approved for business credit. Now, if you have income from your business and tax documents stating that you are making money, that's a different story. Okay, but you still don't want high interest credit cards. You want credit cards that you can start with 0% interest for 12, 15, and 18 months. The reason I don't really teach this or go on TikTok live or go on YouTube live is because I don't have to. Okay, I get clients every single day. Okay, every single day I get clients. But I would love to help more people if you guys are willing, right? So now that you guys know this, go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram with my business page, Credit Developers. I'll be going more live here soon. Maybe I'll be live a little bit longer. I don't really like that you guys are not asking questions, because, guys, credit in the United States, everyone needs it to buy a house, to get a car, to get a credit card, to get a loan, préstamo. You know, guys, you guys need this stuff. So I'll be texting you guys a little bit later and see what we got going on.